Well, hello from somewhere very different. Me and Tim are not in Wales. We have the MG. Where are we?
Castle Combe.
Castle Combe in Wiltshire. So we are doing a track day, which is something I've never done a full track day. I've done the odd sprint session here and there over the years, but we are here for a full day of track action.
Yeah.
And in this glorious MGB, which is mildly modified. You may have seen it in a previous road test. It's just got a few things to make it sweeter.
Yes, yeah. It's brought out 2 litres with a 5-speed box and various modifications. So you did a road test on it about a year ago. We've come out with a group called MGs on Track, which is part of the MG Car Club. They do track days all around the UK.
Yep.
All manner of MGs, different varieties.
Yeah, we've got everything represented. There's even a Maestro over there, which is wonderful to see. But yeah, mostly Bs and Fs, TFs.
Yeah, quite a few midgets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it promises to be a really good day. So the first thing you're going to see is us going out on sighting laps behind the safety car. And then there's a short sprint session where Tim's going to be driving and I'll be holding on for grim death. So it should be fun. It's going to be a very interesting day. Right, we are just getting ready for our first sighting lap and then a bit of a short sort of sprint section. I've got my microphone strapped under my chin, so I hope the sound's working. This is kind of a test. I haven't got Tim mic'd at all at the moment because he can focus on driving, but yeah, should be fun. All right, we go onto the track. Wait for it. Just past 80 miles an hour.
Oh, it's bumpy there, isn't it?
Yeah, blimey. Was fun. That is quite the car, and even though I'm taking it fairly easy, we've still got up to 90 miles an hour on the fastest bits, so very entertaining. Very good instructor. My hand placement is terrible, so that's something to work on in future sessions. But yeah, the adrenaline is running nicely. That was a really good session. So yeah, I've been kind of wary of track days. I thought there might be horrible scary places, everyone's flashing past you, but circuits are so wide there is plenty of room to overtake. I will get some onboard footage. I think I forgot to turn the camera on, so we haven't actually got our onboard footage for that session, but don't worry, we'll do some later. We're just back from my second lap, or session rather, and Tim was on board for that one. Huge fun. forgot to press record. We went to line up and I thought we'd be queuing because everything's running a bit behind, but no, they just waved us straight out onto track after checking our bands and we were in the right group. So actually, yeah, we just went straight out and didn't record it, but lots of fun. I feel like the tuition came through. I know where I'm going wrong when I go wrong, but I think generally I'm following the racing lines pretty well. Still struggling with my hand placement, trying to think about that, and the brakes do seem to get hot, very hot, on pretty much the final lap, and you're like, oh, the pedal's getting a bit soft. But we're trying different brakes on this, but yeah, we'll see how Tim gets on, because Tim hasn't got to do a full flying session yet. He's in next for tuition at 12:30, and each session itself is 15 minutes, and yeah, I'll try and get the camera running for him when he's going out, and we'll see how he does, and he can get some instruction. Maybe he'll do better than me. I think my instructor was losing the will to live, but oh, so much fun, so much fun. And even on the cooling down lap, you think you're taking it easy, and you're still doing 60, 70 miles an hour just because the track is so much wider. But yeah, it's good to have that cool down lap, cool the brakes down. I mean, we're coming back into the pits, the cooling fan's not even running, so the car is very, very happy indeed. Not all the cars are happy. Tim is running around, he's currently trying to fix an MGB GT over there, which is not been running all that well. I'll give the chap a shout out. Actually, he gave me a flyer for his YouTube channel, Classic MGB, on the old YouTubes. So if MG's your thing, go and see what he's doing. He's fairly new to the scene, and I'm sure he'd appreciate the support. But yeah, really, really enjoyable day. So yeah, Tim's out next, then we get lunch, and then there's more sessions this afternoon. Tim's going to do the first one and try and put his instruction into practice. So this car is working really hard, and what I love is this car looks like nothing at all. It just looks like a bog standard MGB, but it really isn't, because it's got the hopped up engine, some tweaks to the suspension. Although it's hilarious how a car that feels really stiff and flat on the road, you get it on the track and it's suddenly rolling a lot more than you expect. But yeah, I'm sorry we haven't got any onboard footage yet, other than our first little tryout earlier. But yeah, more coming soon. Right, this time Tim is going to be driving. He's going to have the instructor. We've actually got the camera running, so hopefully we'll actually record this one. But it should be fun. Hopefully Tim's doing a better job than I am. Have fun, sir.
Thank you.
Best exhaust ever.
Okay, off we go.
Right, I'm going to go and try and find a vantage point to watch him going around the track. Should be good fun.
How you doing? You alright?
Hello, not bad, you okay?
Yeah, good, thank you. Is it Timothy or Ian?
Tim.
Tim.
Yeah.
Just get the seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went with your friend earlier, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
We'll do a steadier lap to warm up and give me a chance to talk you around. It is clear, so we can merge back to the left. If we use fifth gear, during this braking, you'll go down to fourth. Smooth turn because of the speed, and then the real braking is here and down to third gear. Look across the grass to see the blue apex cone as early as possible, and remember, try not to move your hands.
Yeah.
Keep left up to fourth gear, stay left, and then during this braking back to third, across the curb on the right, likewise left, then run out all the way to the right hand side, back to the middle of the road, and look for the blue cone to guide you where to turn. Fully out to the left, back over to the right and fourth gear, and then a smooth turn back to run down the left hand side. And then it's firm braking, third gear, ease off the brake and across towards the blue apex cone, squeeze the power, and then straighten the steering, stay left, just brakes, and across the curb on the right, likewise left, squeeze the power, and from the right back towards the middle, cut back to the right, and then flow out to the left. Next corner should work in fourth gear, keep left, squeeze the brake, not too heavy, ease off the brake and across to the apex, add power, and then unwind the steering to come fully to the left. Stay left, and we're going to turn at the folly side. So turn now across to the white line, from there out to the left, now back to the right, brakes and fourth gear, turn gently on the power, aim at the traffic light, firm brake, third gear. Look for your blue cone across the grass, squeeze the power, and then unwind the steering and more power. Keep left, up to fourth, stay on the power, stay on the power, stay on the power, brakes and third gear, across the curb on the right, squeeze the power.
Too late there.
Sorry?
Bit late there. I missed the apex.
All you can do is learn each lap and try and tidy it up. Out to the left, we can go back to the right, fourth gear, stay on the power, then cut back to the left, stay on the power, and then that firm brake, third gear, look across the grass for your apex, squeeze the power. So your firmest braking wants to be when you first get on one, and as you get towards the turn, you'll ease off the brake. Yours is almost the other way round,
Right, okay.
and it's over slowing you down into
Right.
the first part of the corner. So yeah, either a harness or some sort of bucket seat.
Yeah.
Straight away, your job would be easier.
Yeah, because this car gets used for everything.
Yeah, it's always a compromise,
Yeah,
So like making a track car if that's all you use it for.
yeah. We drove it to Portugal last spring,
Oh wow.
so
And here they come after their session. Here comes the little MGB, looking so innocent. Wow.
oh, there we go. It's good fun, and first time I've had tuition on that track. I've done a few
Yeah.
over the years in Anglesey and things. So yeah, no, it was good.
Was that good then?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
tyres were squeezing plenty. The brakes smell very hot.
yes. He was getting me to push harder earlier on the brakes.
Yeah,
And,
me too.
Yeah. But no, it's quite hard. There's one corner in particular. I feel like I want to go for fourth, but I'm full lock and really hanging on to the wheel, so it's quite hard to go. Do I change gear or do I just keep hanging on?
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
It is good fun. Yeah, you really push a car and give it the beans because this engine loves to rev, as you know.
Oh yeah, it does. It's an absolute joy to drive. So we're going to break for lunch now, and then hopefully I'll actually manage to film myself going round. So here comes Tim. Being filmed by the team from the Classic MGB channel on YouTube. He's not hanging about. Going out in the next session. MGTF and this beautiful MG RV8 GT that someone has built, because obviously they never made one of those, so that's a lovely thing to see. Meaty MGC replica, lots of MGFs and TFs, little midget, that one looking quite stock, trophy yellow MGF, another TF, Tomcat Turbo, that thing is flying, ZR, and this seemingly absolutely stock GT V8. Looks like an original factory car. Just goes to show you don't have to have something stupid modified to have fun here. And we should go and see how Tim is feeling after his first afternoon session. Yeah, that Triumph TR4A appears to have a V8 in it, but here comes Tim after his afternoon session. So a reminder, this is the MG Car Club, the MG's on track within that. So this is a regular thing they do. Some people here are doing half-day sessions, but most here are for a full-day session. So see how this one went. Oh, I'm smelling those brakes again.
Keeping up with the TF there.
You were. I did notice
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Yeah, you were going very well with that little group. There's sort of four of you. There was that TR4. It's clearly got a V8 in it by the soundtrack. and the MX-5 was leading your little group.
Yeah, there's
Most
a TF.
beautiful colour, that MX-5.
It is nice, yeah, it's unusual. A bit like Bella, that colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, and keeping behind most of the time, a TF, MGF.
Yeah.
And yeah, not losing them.
Yeah.
So it's slowly as you go through the day, you get the rhythm of the track and where's optimal.
So
the tuition helps.
Yeah, I was going to say the tuition. We both had tuition. What was that? 20 quid a session.
Yeah. Which is well worth paying. You know,
it was really good, really helpful.
Yeah.
And did you find yourself doing better there as a result, do you think?
Yeah. I mean, when we first went out on the first session, you know, the modern stuff, the TFs and things were way quicker, you know. But with old cars, it's about carrying the speed and
absolutely nailing that racing line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And with this, you know, and once I get back into it again, because I've done quite a number of track days in Anglesey and things, you get used to the feeling of the limit of grip. And sort of
I'm pleased to say I don't think I've got there. I've got tyres squealing, but I don't think I've pushed too far yet.
No, I was feeling a bit
some
braver.
of the chicanes, you do get some squealing going on.
The chicanes are not too bad. I mean, they're a bit slower, and there's a painted surface to squeaking on.
But I mean, this final bend, we heard the squealing.
I was squealing coming around that, which is a bit heart in the mouth because there's a big wall on the outside.
It comes at you quick.
But yeah, I know, and it's just getting confidence back in it again because you only drive it this hard when you go on a track. So. But they're very capable sports cars. Yeah,
they really are. I mean, that's proof. That sort of citron yellow one is fairly stock. It's what blueprinted engine, but nothing crazy.
No, it's still standard capacity.
And he was going around really nicely.
Yeah.
And having the time of his life. So good stuff. Right. I will be out in the next session in about an hour's time, or 3/4 of an hour's time.
Give the brakes a minute to cool off. Yeah, even with alloy calipers, it's still. They still smell pretty warm. Yeah,
we'll let it cool down, and then I will try and actually remember to record my session. Woohoo! Well, this feels very different. Right then, folks, getting ready for my final session. We are in the green group. MX-5 in front is keeping its roof on. I think we'll turn the engine off because I think we're up to operating temperature. Tim's just checked the levels. We have actually got coolant just blowing out of it looks like the expansion bottle, which is causing mild concern, but we think we'll be okay. And of course, the big advantage is we've got a car trailer, so if we break this, it's not the end of the world, and Tim knows how to fix it. Oh no, I've got the TR4 V8 behind me. Oi. But yeah, we got the roof off, so this will be very different. Hopefully you won't get blown away back there. And yeah, full credit to the team here at Castle Combe. They've kept this they've been running a pretty tight ship today. Everything's gone very well, and fair play to all the drivers as well. They've been doing very well. If you're wondering why there's things like an MX-5 and a Triumph TR4 with a V8 in it at a MG Car Club track day, if they don't sell the event out to MGs, then there's plenty of people in the club who have suitable vehicles. So they open it up a bit. All right, here we go. Nice gentle start. But yeah, this car sounds amazing. You can hear it when it's right the other side of the track. It sounds phenomenal. It's got just the one silencer in the exhaust, but lots of subtle modifications on this example. Let them get away with it. There they go. Just jump my blind spot, but no one else is on track. Short change while she's just getting back up to temperature again. Oh yeah, the brakes are needing a bit of a pump up there. We think we might have a slightly sticky caliper. Now, always come into this bend too early. Not today. I'm moving my hands again. Let her feed out, feed the power in. And then hard onto the brakes, back into third. Checking the Triumph TR isn't trying to get past, it isn't. Onto the right. Let her flow out to the middle of the circuit. Oh, there's a lot of travel in that brake pedal. I'm moving my hands again. Late apex. Keep the power in, feed it in. Hard on the brakes. And we go into the chicane. Oh yeah, tyres squealing a bit. Flat through here, I think. Staying fourth. Oh, she's fighting me a bit out to the curb. Here comes the TR. Way a bit wide there because I'm watching the cars behind. I'm off the racing line now. Got a chance to get back on here. I'm too early into the apex. Floater out. In we go. Oh. We'll let it flow out this way again. Back into the apex. They're not getting away from us. Hard on the brakes. Third gear. It's a Type 9 Ford 5-speed gearbox. There's the apex. Let her rip. Hard on the brakes again. Off the brakes, turn in. Get her on the throttle there. Oi, right to the curb. Oh, red flag. We obviously hope everyone is okay. Yeah, right thing to do. Get everyone off the track. But we haven't had much of a cool down, so hopefully the car is alright. Temperature is high, but not drastically. Cooling fan will do its thing. We go through to wait and hopefully get another go. But oh my days, so much fun. There is a lot to think about, and this car is not very good for rear vision, but oi. Here we go again. That was dealt with nice and quickly. Oh God, that's 80 miles an hour. There's the apex feeder out. I just have to move my hands. I can't keep my hands still. I haven't got the grip. Oh, that bump is unsettling. Oh, I was a bit late off the brake there. She felt a bit unsettled. Approaching 90 miles an hour. Braking down to 70. 60. Doing about 50 at this point. Here we go, get the power on. Miles an hour, hit the brakes. I've gone into third, I shouldn't have. I'm going to lift a bit there. Oh. Touching 100 miles an hour. Oh, this feels far too bloody fast. In we go. Get her slowed down into the apex. Feed the steering out. Get the power on. Oh my gosh, this car just grips. Oh. Oh, that curb comes really quick on you. Stay in fourth gear this time. Oh, that bump. Oh, I'm not lifting. I lifted a bit. This engine just revs in a way MGB engines don't usually. Oh, struggling to get that stopped. And that's us done. To let the marshal know we've seen his signal, and because we've been getting the brakes really hot, I'm going to try and not touch the brakes on the way back in. Oh gosh, she's warm. We're just over 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, this is so much fun. So much fun, especially now the sun is out. And Tim's got one more run. He can have a run roof off. And then that's us done. I will just say the lack of decent rear view mirrors do make this a little terrifying. This skinny little steering wheel is such hard work to hold onto. It's a beautiful wheel. But when you're really leaning on the car, oh, it's hard work. So this idea of sharing a track day I think makes a lot of sense. We're splitting the cost, but we're also splitting the driving. I don't think I would want to do a drive every hour throughout the day. Not in something this physical without power steering. That MG ZS has been going around all day with different drivers. So that car has had a proper workout, but yeah. Boy. Classes are a nightmare when you have to keep wearing a crash helmet. Oh! Yeah, I might be a bit sweaty after that one. The brakes still stink. Absolutely, but golly, that is an awful lot of fun. So don't think you have to do it in a sporty car like an MGB. I went to do the track day in a 200 quid 90 brake horsepower Mazda 323F, and that was amazing fun as well. So you don't have to have a fancy car to do a track day. Well, it is the end of the day, although not quite the end we'd hoped for. Nothing seriously bad has happened, which is good, but your session got red flagged. Yeah,
someone went off into the weeds. They had a bit of a got a bit too confident at the end of the day.
Yeah, but on the first lap.
On the first lap, because I went out first in the queue.
Yeah.
And I was driving around going, there's no one coming anywhere near me. I can't see anybody, and that's what had happened. One of the cars behind it.
Well, yeah, I was just filming a little clip. It got ruined by wind noise of you coming around this bend. Like, here he comes, chucking it into the bit. Oh, red flag.
Yeah. We've had a little bit of an issue with a spongy brake pedal. It will pump up, but it seems to be getting slowly worse. So
yeah, I can't remember if I've mentioned that on my stint. On my last stint, it got really quite bad.
Yeah, it's definitely more. It's been a little bit there today, but it's the last time you took it out. Having got back in it now, something's dramatically changed.
Yeah.
So time to stop. It's the last session of the day anyway. It's done very well. We've been driving it very hard all day.
We have. I mean, I was just saying to Tim, I've never driven a car this old that hard for such a long period of time. Go out for the odd blast on the road, but yeah, nothing like that. And I'm absolutely blown away.
95.
Yeah, absolutely blown away how good this car is and how quick it is.
It is really quick, and it is good fun. But like, caution is worth it in this case. So
well, yeah, because the problem is, you know, we're doing 95 miles an hour in places.
Yeah,
that's not a time to find out your brakes aren't there.
No, exactly.
There just isn't time to do anything about that.
No,
yeah.
I mean, if you give it a little tap and a hard, and then a second press, the brakes are there and they're sharp, they're really good. But something's either out of adjustment or a piston is stuck or something.
Yeah.
So time to
Discretion is the better part of valor.
That's the phrase I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been good fun. The sun's come out. It's been nice to take the hood off, even if it was just a short while for me.
Yeah. It makes such a difference. It makes it a lot easier to see other cars.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, it's been a blinding day. So thank you, Tim, very much for inviting me along.
No problem.
Thank you to the MG Car Club and MGs on Tracks for organising such events. I mean, as you can see, there's such a mix of cars.
Yeah.
It's really good and real mix of talents and engines. Some are modified, some not.
Yeah. They try to group people in appropriate groups for experience and pace, so you're not getting ruthlessly overtaken by people that are twice as fast as you. So
yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
So maybe there will be more. Let's see. But yeah, we'll find out what's wrong with the brakes at some point. Maybe we can report back on that as well. But yeah, it's been a blinding day. We've now got about a 3-hour drive
with a trailer.
With a trailer, yeah, all the way to West Wales. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in a future video. Farewell.